everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Natasha right here. Welcome to another episode of the Regal Royals. As you can see by the title, this is a very exciting episode, and even though it is a speedcast, yes, I am calling this one an episode because it is long and it will have some important information in it. But we are welcoming the royal family of WINDINBERG to the Regal Royals series. Yes! So if you are excited for this, please give this video a thumbs up and definitely hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of today's episode. So let's go on ahead and get into it. So as you can see, I have already made the king and queen as well as the parents of the future queen. And the reason why I did this is because I wanted their children to have the actual DNA of their likeness. So that is why I made them first. And you'll also see that I was contemplating going back and forth between yellow and orange. I was so torn, but I decided to go with the yellow, so I'm very pleased with that. Well, actually, my sister and friend helped me pick yellow, so thank you to them. But yes, I'm very pleased with the yellow because it's a very chipper and cheery color, and it reminds me of British royals, just European British realness. So this world, or this royal family, I should say, will be based off of the British aesthetic, as I try to make each of my kingdoms have a certain cultural aesthetic to them. So yeah, in this video we're going to be doing the speedcast and doing some logistics for each of the characters. So I'm going to basically let you know the traits and just a little bit of information about each character as they appear in the episode, and in between I will play music. So I hope that you will enjoy. Grab a quick snack, cozy up under a nice warm blanket, and if you have any questions, you can just leave them down below in the comments and I will answer them. I am so excited and I hope that you are too, so let's get into it. So WINDINBERG has one sovereign ruler, and their heir rule is that the oldest is the heir no matter the gender. First, let's start off with Queen Eleanor WINDINBERG. She married into the royal family and she is in her 50s. She and the king have 2 kids together. She has the depressed, hopeless, romantic, and free-spirited traits. And by the way, I do have some custom traits. We will learn more about why Queen Eleanor is depressed. But part of the reason why is that she's always wanted to have a lot of children, but her husband, the king, was very against having more kids, and they only had 2 because of it. It caused them to have a lot of arguments, and now she's older and she feels like that dream is a lost cause, and it causes her depression. Other than that, she's a very devoted wife, mother, and queen to her kingdom. She's the type of person where nobody has anything bad to say about her. For King Charles, he has the monarch, neat, and loves outdoors traits. King Charles was also a great father, husband, and king. He was also known for having a very mysterious vibe to him though. He was the type to be spaced out and in deep thought at all times. Very mysterious, almost as if he had a secret. Next is Crown Prince Harold, and his nickname is Harry for short. He has the family-oriented, deep thinker, and ambitious traits. Prince Harry gets his ambition from striving to do the best that he can in his royal duties so that he will be a great future leader that his parents would be proud of. He has a great relationship with most of the people in his life, and as you will see, he is married. We'll see his wife in a moment, but one thing that will test him is his ability to perform under pressure, which some might say is a gift that can't be taught. Next is Prince Hamish. He is the younger brother of Prince Harold. He has the bro, self-absorbed, and sweet talker traits. Being the youngest, he was kind of bratty growing up, and that kind of carried into his adulthood. He knew his parents were more willing to put up with his shenanigans as a kid because he wasn't the heir, and he never did anything super explosive that would cause like controversy. But I can't wait for you guys to see some of the things that he may try in the future as a result of some of the things that will take place in the story. Kenmore is the father of Winifred and Amelia, and he has the bookworm, deep thinker, and serious traits. Although he sounds intense, he's actually quite the warm fella, especially for the leading ladies in his life, his wife and daughters. He wanted what's best for his girls, so he was very strict, making them study hard in school and have good morale. And sometimes his girls felt pressured to live up to their father's expectations unbeknownst to him, but he felt that education and a balanced lifestyle would take you anywhere you want to go in life, which is why he was so hard on his girls. He worked as a tutor to the royal princes, which allowed his daughters to meet them, which led to one of them marrying the future king. And next is Mabel Kenmore. She is his wife and mother of Amelia and Winifred, and she has the neat, creative, and self-assured traits. She was a stay-at-home mother, so she has a very close relationship to both of her daughters, and she's fiercely family-oriented, which is something that she instilled in her daughters as much as she could. Scotty Higgins is the son-in-law of Langston and Mabel, as he is married to Winifred, their daughter. He is her husband, who's 8 years her senior, and they have a child together who's a toddler. Scotty's traits are non-committal, materialistic, and arrogant. Scotty looks like quite the dapper fellow, but he isn't the nicest cat to be around. He's an arrogant, wealthy asshole who views his wife Winnie as arm candy that makes him look good. He loves her somewhere really deep down though, I guess. He's a wealthy multimillionaire, which is how he caught Winnie's eye, and many other women's eyes too. Next is Winifred Higgins, and her name is Winnie for short. She is the oldest daughter of the Kenmores and also the older sister of the future queen. She has the high maintenance, jealous, and competitive traits. She loves her family, but she can't help but to be just a little bit jealous of her sister, who is quite frankly living her wildest dreams. She still loves her though, and they get along for the most part. She is the byproduct of what can be seen as the toxic cons of being raised in a strict household. She's fiercely competitive and demands the finer things in life, especially now that she has the royal connections to demand so. So Lady Amelia is set to be the future Queen of Windenberg as she is married to Crown Prince Harold. She has the loner, romantic, and family-oriented traits. She is as sweet as she is gorgeous, which is how she won Prince Harry's heart. She and her sister grew up with a strict upbringing, which caused Amelia to be more to herself. She doesn't mind it though, she's quite introverted. She's fiercely devoted to her family. Her older sister is sometimes quite cold, but that's just her personality, so they get along for the most part though. Despite her sister being that way, there are things that she absolutely admires about her. Finally, we have the cutie pie Percival Higgins. His nickname is Percy for short. He is currently the only child of Winnie and Scotty so far, and he's a wild toddler, which seems fitting given the household he's got. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this Speedcast, and let me know what you think of these characters down below. I am so excited to show you them in action in an upcoming episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!